Twins look to make it back-to-back in this series. The A's have dropped 18 of their last 19 games.
And it's going to be right-hander Grant Holman on the mound for the green and gold. His first start of the season, and I think we can all understand what that means. It looks like it's going to be a bullpen day for the green and gold. And Holman, I think, just trying to see if he can't get the club off on the right foot.
So Byron Buxton on one pitch. Clark makes the catch, one down.
Here's Ryan Jeffers.
That one's lined to left center on the run. Clark making the catch. Man, it is fun to watch him play center field.
So 2 down. Trevor Larnach DHing tonight.
Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way, and that swung on lifted at deep center and going back. Clark, it's playable right to the edge of the warning track. He's there and he makes the catch. 3 fly balls to center field and a 1-2-3 top of the first for Grant Holman.
And on the mound for the Twins, Pablo Lopez. Everyone's familiar with his game since the start of 2023. He's been one of the better pitchers in the big leagues. He's pitched very well against the A's in his career.
Butler leads out for the A's.
3-1 pitch. He serves the other way, and that will drop down and kick off the wall. Butler racing for second. He will slide in, losing his helmet, and another leadoff double to start a game for number 4.
Seeing it well.
Leadoff man is on. Here's Rooker, who stands in batting 266.
1-2 liner to right. That'll drop down, and Butler will be waved home. Here comes the throw to the plate. It is late.
I think the Law Dog might have thought that ball was going to get down the line a little farther, maybe a little deeper. He was kind of Cadillacing around third base, but comes around to score easily nonetheless. And Brent Rooker, much like Lawrence Butler, letting the baseball travel deep into the strike zone. That's a couple of great swings by the 1-2 punch to get this party started here.
So here's Langoliers, 1 out.
1-2, got him. As Lopez went off speed. First strikeout for Pablo tonight, and number 58 for Lopez on the year.
And Blade just took ball 4.
Well, with a guy like Pablo Lopez out there, you're not quite sure how many run scoring opportunities you're going to be able to generate throughout the evening. So if you've got a couple of chances early, you'd like to make them count.
Keeping the line moving. Luis Urias is now up.
And the pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to center. Right at Buxton. He'll glove it, and the inning is done. 25-pitch first inning for Pablo Lopez. He gives up a run on 2 hits and leaves 2 on the bases behind him.
But the Twins are threatening. They have Willie Castro at second. They have Ty France at first.
2 are on, 1 is out, and Jacob Lopez is now in the game.
Brooks Lee is batting.
Yeah, check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. You knew it.
Well, you can just see him out front. I can appreciate the attempt at the 2-strike approach there. You can see Lee try to widen out the base and just see if he can't get the bat to it, but not so much this time.
And there are 2 away. It'll be up to Royce Lewis.
0-1. He hits it in the air to left center. Clark on the run.
Good job by Jacob Lopez. Slams the door on the Twins.
1 pitch and 1 out.
Tyler Soderstrom's the hitter.
He'll club this one to deep center. Buxton going back, still going, leaps in. It is off the top of the wall. Soderstrom to second. He's going to take a turn and go to third. He will get there diving in safely with a 1-out triple.
Anytime you can beat Byron Buxton to the wall, you know you've touched it.
Langoliers swinging on the first pitch and flying into center himself. Buxton retreats, makes the catch, and Soderstrom will come home to score. A sacrifice fly RBI for Langoliers, and the A's have doubled their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, how about that? Get him on, get him over. Sodi took care of that first big league triple of his career.
And here's Willie Castro to bat. Castro getting to start out in right field.
And Willie hammers this one to left field. This one's got a chance, and this one is gone. And Castro stays hot. A 2-strike home run. That is the 5th for Willie this season. And the Twins are within 1. It's a 2-1 game.
That was a cutter over the plate. Willie kept his hands inside of the ball and blasted them. 105.7 off of the bat. Put the team on your back, Willie. You got it tonight.
So France will reach, hit batter, and 2 down. But here's Royce Lewis, 0 for his last 31.
The 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Down he goes the fastball. He elevated there. And for Jacob Lopez, that is his 5th strikeout.
Schumann, another masterful plate appearance, will walk on over to first with a 1-out walk.
Now it's Logan Davidson.
I wonder if we'll see Pablo Lopez check over.
And a little throw, but a tag is applied as France made a great scoop. And for the 2nd straight night, the Twins pick off an A's base runner.
That was an incredible play by the Frenchman over there. I don't know what happened. I mean, he didn't even, Schumann didn't even attempt to go back right there. But Ty France made a beautiful play.
And there's strike 3 right down the middle.
Strikeout number 4 for Pablo Lopez.
Lopez has done a good job in this long relief appearance.
Bader starting left field, went down swinging his first time up.
Swing and a miss, another. How about it? 6 now for Lopez.
Well, he's officially slicing and dicing. I mean, that slider is just wiping folks out left and right.
And that'll bring up Buxton, who's 1 for 2.
3-2 and another strikeout for Jacob Lopez. Oh man, he's racking them up. 7 now.
Buxton not too happy with this pitch. I think you'll see why.
Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Matches a career high with 8 strikeouts as Lopez strikes out the side in order in the 5th.
Trevor Lornick leads it off for the Twins. Top of the 6th inning. It's 2-1 A's.
Twins have not done much against Lopez. And Larnach hammers to right field and deep. Back it goes, and this game is tied. Trevor Larnach got a 3-1 pitch, and the Bay Area native rips it to the berm and right, and it's a 2-2 game.
That thing left in an absolute hurry. 107 off the bat. He gets a 3-1 fastball. That was dangerous for the fans out there on the berm.
Sounded loud it was, and Larnach with his 4th career home run off a lefty ties the game, and now Correa.
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, a new career high. 9 strikeouts for Jacob Lopez.
That's always a good sign of a guy who is really starting to settle in. And I mean, some of the swings that we have seen tonight on fastballs up and well out of the strike zone have surprised me a bit with this Twins club.
Willie Castro, the Twins have 1 multi-homer game this season, and it came from this guy. And Willie, will he add to it to left and deep? This one towards the wall, and he's done it again. Willie Castro with his 2nd multi-homer game on this road trip, and the Twins have had 2 home runs here in the inning and have a 3-2 lead.
Willie is fired up too, and he should be. 4-seam fastball again, just way too much play, but his swing path is so pure right now. Those hands are inside the ball, and another one that just left in an absolute hurry.
Yeah, there's out number 2.
Here's Brooks Lee.
And this one cued off the line at first, and a slip there, and a dive towards the bag, and Lee is safe. So Soderstrom lost his footing, tried to recover, and Lopez is saying that they got the tag on the bag.
I mean, you can see Lee never even touched the bag. I mean, at no point does Lee even touch the bag.
But they're not going to look at it.
It's too late now to do anything about it, but I don't think he ever touched the base.
No, he did not.
So Royce Lewis, he works a walk.
He will go to the bullpen here.
So Lewis and Lee are on. Twins have the lead, hopefully not done yet.
Osvaldo Bideau will enter the fold.
3-0 count to Bader, and he does take, and there is a 4-pitch walk, and Byron Buxton is coming up with the bases loaded. 1-2, line to center field. There's a base hit for Buxton. And 2 runs indeed will score now. A drop in center by Clark. Byron to second base, and he slides in safely. Bader makes 3rd, and the Buck truck with a Sacramento showing, and the Twins add on and now have a 5-2 lead.
I mean, everything on display right there for Buck. Clutch hitting, 2-strike hitting. Clark goes to transfer this, loses it, slips a little bit, and then he sees that and says, I'm out of there.
Twins now lead 5-2.
Well, everything was going the Twins' way a moment ago, but not now as Pablo.
There's where he felt something, but I still couldn't really tell. Could be a groin. That's my guess right now, because he didn't really grab anything on the hamstring. When you pull a hamstring or a quad, you're going to grab at it right away, and man, you just want to send your best to Pablo.
Langoliers pulls into second base, standing up, a leadoff double, and a good start for the A's offense in the 6th.
So the out recorded as the runner advances. Now Luis Urias.
2-2, grounded the other way. That'll do it. That'll bring home the 3rd run for the Athletics. RBI ground out for Urias. And it's 5-3 now, Minnesota.
9th hit for the Twins.
Now the bases are loaded, and here comes Brooks Lee.
1 out, and Ferguson trying to do what he can, just wiggle out of this jam.
And Lee got hit. And that caught him low, and that will be a painful RBI as Larnach scores. And Lee looks to be okay. It's a 6-3 game. And now Royce Lewis.
He's 0 for 32, and he has the bags full here.
Lewis is swinging a drive into left center field. This one carrying towards the wall. It is off the wall. 2 runs A's will score, and the Twins have an 8-3 lead.
And that is a beautiful sight for Twins fans.
Boy, great to see that swing and smile. Here is Buxton again, 2 outs and 2 on. Outside, this one gets by Langoliers. Here comes Lee, slides and scores a wild pitch, and it's a 9-3 game. Boy, this A's bullpen, the numbers are gnarly, and we're seeing firsthand why. And there's a birthday leadoff double for the Twins catcher, Trevor Larnach. A 3-hit night. The Twins have runners at the corners and nobody out.
It's like Groundhog Day now. This kind of stuff is happening almost every day. Here's Correa.
0-1 to third. Jeffers coming home. It's bobbled by Davidson. Recovers and makes the play. So Correa grounds out, picks up the RBI. Jeffers is in. It's 10-3.
And the A's are down to their final out, and it's Lawrence Butler who's had the best evening out of any Athletic tonight, I would say.
And there's strike 3 called, and Alcala strikes out the side and have taken the first 2 games so far in this 4-game series.